Shalom and welcome back to Israel with Aline. Today we are in Jerusalem and we're going to talk about 10 things you shouldn't do here in Israel so you can make the most of your trip and avoid any pitfalls. So if you're ready, let's get started. Number 1, don't be afraid of the soldiers. Most of them are young Israelis between 18 and 22 years old doing their mandatory military service. In fact, if you ask, some of them will take a picture with you. Should we ask someone here to take a picture with me? Let's go. Hi, can you take a picture with us? Who wants to take a picture? Hi, Brazil. Our second no is not dressing inappropriately. What does that mean in practice? In everyday life in Israel, you can dress however you want, but when visiting holy and religious sites, you need to dress more modestly. In practice, at Christian sites, you need to cover your shoulders and knees. That means a short-sleeved shirt and pants or a long skirt for both men and women is enough. When you go to Jewish sites, men also need to cover their heads. For example, at King David's tomb and at the Western Wall. The nice thing is that there you can borrow a yarmulke, so you just need to borrow a yarmulke there. And a place that is a bit stricter about clothing is Muslim sites, where women do need to cover their hair and wear long sleeves. So let's respect the holy sites in Israel and dress appropriately. Number 3, don't remove hair before going into the Dead Sea. Why? Because the salt in the Dead Sea is very concentrated and it will sting any wound you have on your skin. So, if you remove hair from any area of your body on the day or the day before, it's going to be a very unpleasant experience. So, you can remove hair about 2 or 3 days before your visit to the Dead Sea. Number 4, don't forget to bargain in the markets. Here, guys, the art of negotiation is ancient. And you can see all these shops here. There are practically no prices on anything. So come, ask for the price and negotiate, because you can get things for much cheaper. That's in the markets, but not everywhere you can negotiate. So remember that in the markets, yes, you can negotiate. In stores, especially the ones with fixed prices, it's much harder, but it doesn't hurt to try. Number 5, don't forget about Shabbat, Saturday, the day of rest in Judaism. Here in Israel, the weekend is on Friday and Saturday, and because of that, from Friday at sunset until Saturday at sunset, most things in Israel are closed, like shopping malls, stores, some restaurants, and even public transportation doesn't work. So, when you come to Israel, plan your Saturday very carefully so you don't end up in a bad situation and arrive at a place that's closed. So, for example, plan to visit Christian sites on Saturday. If you want to visit the Palestinian territories or the Dead Sea, look for a place that is actually open and operating. And here in Israel, Sunday is the first day of the week. So on Sunday, everything is already reopened and back to normal.
Thanks, Daddy.
I live in Jerusalem. Every day I walk these streets, the same stones and the same ground where King David walked. I'm holding soil from the Temple Mount. This was carefully rescued by archaeologists in the 90s in the sifting project. Temple Mount soil is the only entity authorized to verify and certify its authenticity and origin.
I'm so happy it's so beautiful and special, but beyond that, it has such deep meaning. I'm carrying with me a rare piece of history from the holiest place in Jerusalem.
It's got everything, our faith, our family, something we'll carry for generations.
I think it's a piece every Christian should own while it's still possible.
Every piece comes with a signed certificate, proving that you are among the very few who will ever own this treasure. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code to receive your living connection to biblical history. For my followers, wherever you are, shipping is completely free. Shalom. And now, let's get back to the video. Number 6, Do not disrespect the local religions. The land of Israel is sacred to Christians, Muslims, and Jews, and there is a large religious population here. So, as we mentioned at the beginning, let's wear appropriate clothing when we go to religious places. Also, at Jewish religious sites on Saturdays, you can't take photos, neither of the locations nor of Orthodox people. And also, a large part of the religious population does not touch the opposite sex. So when you see a religious person in Israel, don't go straight to shake hands or hug them. Instead, greet them with a shalom from a distance or ask first if it's okay. It's very important for the local population to be happy too. People here really like tourists, so let's also respect the local population. Let's continue. Number 7, avoid hailing taxis on the street. Many taxi drivers here in Israel, when they see tourists, they might charge a much higher price. So, avoid this hassle and call a taxi through an app. Here in Israel, there are a few apps to call a taxi, including Get. For those who are used to Uber in Brazil, unfortunately Uber doesn't work here in Israel. If you call through the Uber app, a taxi will show up and only a few taxis are registered, so I really recommend using Get. Number 8, don't leave everything until the last minute. When you're planning your trip to Israel, organize things a few months in advance. Why? Because if you want to join a tour group, make sure there's a spot on the tour you want. And if you decide to come on your own, by planning ahead, you can get that guide you want to book and the hotel with better prices and better availability. So guys, let's plan as far ahead as possible. Number 9, don't forget to tip. In Israel, there are many restaurants and lots of delicious food. But it's common practice here, after the meal, to leave between 10% and 12% as a tip. Of course, that's if you like the service. Number 10, don't forget the Memorial Days. We have 2 of them during the year here in Israel. One is the Memorial Day for the victims of the Holocaust, and the second is the Memorial Day for the victims of terrorism and the fallen soldiers. These are days of mourning. And during the day, a siren sounds and the whole country stops. So if you are in Israel during these dates, please also respect the tradition of Israel and its victims. And if you want to know the dates, they're up here now. And now I want to invite you to join the Israel Koma Elin tour, where I will also be the guide. All the information and prices are on our website, www.israelkomaline.com.br. The link is here in the description and also in the first comment. Lots of love. See you here on YouTube and also here in Israel.